Libra. What the fuck? Third place, Libra? We don't do that. We we don't do that. We number one, Libra. Aquarius? Aquarius, your own fellow air sign beat you out. I mean, I had to give them props because they are air sign. And I mean, I guess it would have been worse if it was like, a fire sign or earth sign or something like that. Then I would have been like, what the fuck? I would have had to shut everything down. But I got to give it to Aquarius because, they're like our brothers and sisters or whatever. But Libra, really? Like third place? I mean, I look at all the YouTubers Libra videos and I'm like, yeah, some of it though with all this new love and soulmate. I'm like, what the fuck? 8 years this person been trying to come in and all the readings are like everybody with this goddamn love. Where the fuck they at? Where they at? Where all the single Libras are out here asking y'all, where the fuck where are they coming? Now I see it in my cards too. I do see it in my cards and I'm like, what the fuck, gone. I don't even want to know you now. I don't want to know you. Been waiting too goddamn long. So, Libras. What the fuck, third place? Alright, let's get into it. I had to vent to my people because I was feeling some kind of way about that. And I was like, okay, you might not connect to the message. Maybe the outfit wasn't cute that day. Maybe my lipstick or something was all over my face. I get it. I just got to take a deep breath and be like, Musa. So we can get into it, Libra. So Libra, May reading. If you like, please thumbs up. Please subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'll try to answer everything that I can. I love you guys. I appreciate the support. Even though I just jumped on y'all ass, I still appreciate y'all. What we got going on, Libras? What we got going on? A lot of us stressing out, can't sleep at night, and maybe we worried about our little independence being fucked with. The money may not be right there for some people. So it could be some issues where it's like, okay, you know what? I'm stressed. The virus is out here. I'm not working. My money's not coming in right. So I do feel like there's a lot of energy where it's like I can't really relax. We're overthinking, which is what we do. We overthink. So for a lot of us, we're just kind of like, okay, you know what? When it's going to get better? When it's going to happen? And you can't sleep. So I do feel like for some of you, you might want to go ahead and, invest in maybe some sleep aids, not necessarily medication, but I mean, if you are on medication, take it. Little white noise, I got this little thing in there that changes colors and stuff like that. My little vibrating neck thing that's putting me to sleep. But, for some of us, we need that. So I do feel stress, definitely stress, and it's affecting your rest. There's big changes that are going to be coming in for a few, and I feel like it may be job opportunities that are going to be coming in, but some of it may require traveling out or possibly a move, and that could be even something too that you're thinking about, like, okay, do I want to do this? Is this the right time to do it? So it looks like opportunities that are coming in that may be a little bit out of your comfort zone or something that's going to be taking you out of your comfort zone for a hot second before you kind of get your feet planted back on the ground. I feel like for a lot of you, there's some self-imposed fears, and part of it is overthinking it. Is it going to be right for me? Am I going to make money? Is it going to take care of my family? What am I going to do with this? Am I going to grow with this? So I feel like, stop thinking so much and do. Put action behind it, Libras. I am getting something with conflict that's coming in. It looks like with a group of people. I feel like this could be gossip. So you may have some people that are kind of hating on you this month, where they're talking behind your back, or you may have one particular person that's trying to cause a problem, but they're affecting other people around you. That is not so much new to us because it kind of keeps showing up in almost all the readings. So for some, there's definitely some haterade that's going on. Be really careful about who you share things with, Libra. Sometimes we tend to rub people the wrong way. For whatever reason, we do. It's almost like they just look at you and it's like, I don't like you. I don't know why I don't like you, but I don't like you. And it's because Libra see through bullshit. We do. So cross watchers that are going to be kind of pissed off with that, we see through bullshit. It is what it is. It is what it is. So you may be dealing with somebody where there is some honesty thing going on, and just like some people on Facebook that are leaving these fake book lives, and you're looking at their feed and going, nope, I know, no, that ain't right. And they might be hating on you because they know it. They pick the energy up. But I'm getting conflict, miscommunication. something with comprehension. But you could have other people that are trying to make you look bad. This is a general read. This could be vice versa. You could be the antagonist where you're trying to do this to somebody and make other people not like somebody. But I do get conflict coming in. So be prepared, Libra. Definitely shows that there is some issues with a few people, more than one. I do get some things that are hidden. So watch your back. You may have some things that are going on that you're not really seeing right now. This could be in your workplace. This could be in your relationship. This could be with your friend zones. But it's showing that you're a little bit distracted, so you're not seeing things clearly. You may be picking up things, but you're not getting the whole message of it. And it could be because you're being distracted. For some of you, I even wonder if this may be a little bit of spell work where somebody's kind of trying to mess with your head so you don't see things. So for some of you, this could be somebody that is doing some type of work on you where you feel a little bit discombobulated, or it's like, I can't focus. I know something's not right, but I can't figure out what it is. So you might need to do something with clarity. Spiritual baths or something to help with your clarity, Libra. I am getting something with defending yourself. So you may get caught up in some drama this month where you have to kind of take a stand or say some things. Because I am getting that maybe your name is going to be used or put out there in a situation. Could be affecting a relationship where somebody comes back and comes out and says something about your relationship that maybe you thought was hidden and somebody brings to light. So be really careful with that. I'm also getting something with a person from the past that could be coming back in and shakes things up, which means that you may have some unresolved feelings with somebody from the past, or either this person has unresolved feelings for you and they may cause problems in your relationship. I feel like there's some type of issue that is coming towards a relationship, and it may have to do with miscommunication, conflict. So kind of be careful. Kind of be careful, Libras. I do feel like for some of you, last month was a little bit rough. I feel like this thing of, oh my God, my money, my energy, something is off. It's not going the way I want, or things are just stagnant and you were freaking out. So I do feel like there is something where you're taking that burden off right now. So you could be coming out on the other side of that where it's like, okay, now I can finally breathe. Maybe you didn't know what was going on with your job, or you didn't know what was going on with your relationship, or you didn't understand what was going on with the economy. And now you're coming into this phase where it's like, I can breathe a little bit. I don't feel as heavy. So I do feel like something is opening up where you feel better. And it could be just the situation with the virus changing. Now, I am getting something with cheating. So for some of you that are in relationships, you could be the one trying to cheat. You maybe having people going into your DMs or PMs, leaving you messages. This may even be your partner that's having private conversations with somebody else. I keep getting something that's hidden that maybe you don't see. So whether this is you not seeing it or a person you're dealing with not seeing it, I feel like eventually something, and it's been showing, is going to come to light. And it may be somebody from the past who brings this back up, or something from the past that brings it back up. Libras. I do feel like some of you are getting side hustles that are going in, where it's like you're partnering up with other people or other groups. Did I just freeze? Felt like I just kind of, I think my picture froze. I hope that went over it. But I feel like some of you are partnering up with groups, and this is to extend your money. Like, I'm creating something so that I can make more money, or I'm working with a group at my job so that we can create this project or complete this project. So I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in where you're working with other people and you're building up on something. For some of you, I feel like this is going to be teaching or sharing knowledge or being a consultant. So you may be using what you know and taking it to that next level where you're bringing in money, or you're connecting with people that can bring money in, Libra. Libra. I feel like some of you are like, I need a vacation. I need to get away. I do feel spiritual journeys that could be possibly coming this summer. So some of you may be thinking about going somewhere, but it may be to connect with spirit. Some of you, this may be a trip that you postponed and now you're putting it back on. I feel like you're going with more than one person. So for a few, this could even be something that has to do with initiation or spirit communication, or just a spiritual journey where maybe you're going with a group of people. All right, Libra, let's see what we got. The Hierophant, spiritual person. The High Priestess. The Knight of Wands. Some of you may be doing this with a partner. Yeah. 4 Blades. Something coming in. We got Judgment. That could be, oh, this is a magical month for you, Libra. The Magician. Temperance. But you got somebody trying to throw you off balance. I knew it. I knew it. 2 of Cups. Could be trying to fuck with your relationship or the balance. The Tower card. Yeah, somebody's trying to tear your shit up, Libra. Somebody's coming against you. Your relationship. 9 of Cups. Interesting. King of Wands. 2 of Cups. I'm sorry, you guys. That glare. King of Coins. The Death card. Damn, somebody's trying to fuck with your money too. 10 of Blades. Stabbed in the back. God damn it. You goddamn haters. The fuck? So, we got the Hierophant. We got the High Priestess. Both spiritual. Both very, very intuitive. So, we got something that is spiritual growth. Seeing things clearly. Things opening up. Some of you may be in major spiritual growth right now where it's like, I see things. I know things. I don't know about y'all, but my shit is opening up like crazy. Like, you know, I'm looking at people on my Facebook like, oh, can't fuck with you. Can't fuck with you. Don't even have to look at your page anymore. Just can't fuck with you. So I feel like there's major, major spiritual growth that's coming in. Now, this could be a partnership. We got a Hierophant, the High Priestess, a magical man, magical woman. Some of you may be moving forward with a business or a connection, and you're excited about this with this person. This could even be traveling with this person for some type of spiritual journey. So maybe you're making some type of connection. This could be meeting of the minds, meeting of spirituality. This could be even going to some type of retreat or place. This could be even initiating. So for some of you, I do feel like you're making some type of deeper connection where your intuition or your spiritual gifts are being heightened. This could be dealing with a mentor, working with a mentor. For some of you, you may even be traveling out mentoring people where you're teaching people. And that could come in with this group where it's like I'm sharing my knowledge. Now, I do feel like you may get some judgment because we got the Magician, and the Magician sometimes can be a shady mofo. Could be a shady mofo. We got Judgment, we got the Magician, and we got Temperance. Now, when you look at the Magician, you know, he's smiling and shit, but he burying something. He up to no good. You know, maybe he got a hold of your personal concerns or something. We got a snake down there. We got Judgment. So you can, one or two things. You can either have people that are judging you for what you're doing, your spirituality, your path, which way you're going, or you could deal with a Magician, somebody who's being really shady, tricky, and they're judging you. Now, I feel like you may be dealing with somebody who's trying to throw you off balance. We don't see eye to eye. So you could be dealing with people where it's like, you know what? I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me. We got somebody that's wearing a cross. We got this other person over here that's full of tattoos, and maybe they got sigils and shit on them. Maybe they practice. And this other person is like, we don't blend. We don't connect. We don't balance each other out. And there's judgment. So some of you may be the person that is doing the judging, but for some, I feel like this is you being judged. I feel like you have some type of spiritual thing that's happening with you. Maybe you're starting a spiritual business. You're moving in a different direction and people thought you were going to be, and people, they feel some kind of way about it. So watch your back, because I do get gossip and I do get conflict that's coming out of this, and somebody's trying to really fuck with your balance. So be careful, Libras. Now, if this is not a spiritual thing, even though I feel greatly with the cards that it is, it has something to do with spirituality, religion. For a lot of you, this could be your spiritual business. You could be in a community. If this is not, you could be dealing with somebody who's judging you, who's really, really shady, who's being really tricky. This could be within a job. This could even be within a friendship, jealousy. But it's showing to people that really don't connect. They don't connect. This could be somebody that is a third party that's trying to cause problems for you in a relationship with somebody. I do feel, Libras, be careful, because I feel like your relationship, your mind, and your money are going to be attacked this month. Which means that you really need to kind of keep your protection and your shit up. It's showing for some of you with this 10 of Swords, you're going to be stabbed in the back. And you know the mofos too. Look at that camera pointing right at them. I know you. I know who you are. The thing about it is, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they see things. So, Libra, if you're seeing things, take them goddamn rose-colored glasses off and see that bitch for what they are. Don't try to make that pretty. Go by your intuition. If your intuition is saying, I don't fuck with you, don't fuck with them. I see so many people that, and they don't know it. They don't know it, that fuck with people online. And they're like, yeah, I love you, you're my friend. And I know, because I've seen the text messages and stuff where this person is talking shit about this other one. And you know, you're sitting up there pouring your love into it, and that's how you get this. Stabbed in the back. From a motherfucker that really don't care about you. So some of you are dealing with people that are shady as fuck. They're going to come back in and they're going to stab you in the back. Smiling in your face while they do it too. Shit, might be in your yard helping you with your gardening and burying all kind of shit in your yard. In fact, for some of you, maybe you need to look around your dwelling to make sure that somebody's not putting something there. Now, I know a lot of you don't want to get on the spell work and all that stuff like that, but for some of you, this really is. If this is not somebody trying to cause problems in your life just by gossip and stuff like this is somebody that's trying to do some type of spell work. They're trying to cause some problems. I do feel like with the Death card on top of this King of Coins, somebody's trying to fuck with the money. Now, it could show transformation, but I keep getting, Spirit is saying somebody's going to attack your relationship, your head, and your money, or. So one or the other. If they're work, if it was me, I'd do all of it. I would just try to fuck you up. But I feel like for some of you, if your money starts to dip a little bit, you may need to go ahead and start doing your cleanses and your protection, because somebody may be trying to cause some problems. With the Tower moment, we definitely get that there's an issue that's coming. Now, for some of you, this Tower moment is on top of this Two of Cups, which is a relationship. This could be a marriage. This could be two people living together. This could be two people going out, dating. But we got a Tower moment on top of it. And it's something where, because we got the Temperance card that was on top of this, where maybe something we don't see eye to eye. Where we're not balanced in a relationship or a friendship. Or if we're co-workers, we're not seeing things eye to eye. And there's a Tower moment. And I feel like a lot of it could be with communication. Some of you may be feeling judged by somebody that you're with, and you're starting to look at them differently. They're looking at you differently. I don't know why, but I'm getting like some people that are moved in together or cohabitating or connected, and now they're realizing, you know what, you really are not the one. You're not the future. Some of you may have already found this person, and that could be your Two of Cups. Could be a soulmate connection where you got two magical people, two spiritual people, and this is their person. But for some of you, I feel like you're going to come to some type of conclusion that you may be with somebody who's not really your person. I feel like somebody who kind of, I don't know, they kind of settled because this person makes them feel stronger, but they don't bring the strength out in you. So that would be like me getting with somebody because I don't want to be by myself, and they're not on my level, but I feel overbearing or stronger than them. But I need somebody that's going to be on my level to challenge me and move me up. I hope that makes sense, because that's what I'm getting. So I feel like for some of you, you may be with somebody where you're realizing either, and it could be reversed because it's a general read, where either you were maybe kind of complacent and just kind of floating by, and then this person came in and you're like, oh, well, let me get my shit together. Let me start my business. Let me do this. So this person may have done this for you, but I get something where the other person, somebody comes in and it's like you need to be elevated. You need to be elevated. So some of you may be going through this right now where you have somebody that's trying to, what was that song by Beyonce? Let me elevate you. Is that it? Somebody like, let me lift you up. But I feel for a few of you, you may be partnered with somebody that can't do that. It's almost like you tried to lift them up or raise them up to a level and they keep dropping back down, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's because they're not on the same level. Their vibration, they're not your person. So, of course, you're adults. Do what you feel like is right for you, but I think some of you are going to kind of come to that conclusion. Definitely get some judgment and issues within a relationship. Now, for a few of you, I definitely feel like you may have a third party that comes in and tries to cause some problem in a relationship where it's like, I thought we were doing good, and then this person told you something, and now you're looking at me differently. I do get some type of conflict that is coming in. So be really careful with the people that you're letting into your relationships. For some of you with this Ten of Swords, this is being stabbed in the back by somebody that you know. A few of you, this is going to be a relationship. I keep getting cheating. So some of you may be putting energy into someone, and it doesn't necessarily need to be sexual. This could be maybe working with somebody and you thought, okay, we were connected or we were friends, and then you find out that they're kind of fucking around, stabbing you in the back. This could be family, where you felt like, okay, I thought we were moving forward, and then you're realizing that you're being stabbed in the back. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out. Now, for some of you, this could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but we got somebody with glasses on. This person is blind. So if this is not a person, this could represent you where you don't want to see. Like I said, take those glasses off. You could be dealing with either energy that comes in really quick and you don't see it coming, or you could be dealing with somebody who's really, really shady. For some of you, this could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or either water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I am getting something where it's like, you know what, I may need to look at this person differently. Now, some of you with this Two of Coins, you may be the person who's betraying someone, because I get pulled in two directions, and I feel like, even though I don't see Three of Swords, I feel like there's some cheating that's going on, Libra, where either you're stepping out, you're having conversations behind your partner's back, or vice versa, they're having conversations. Something comes to light because somebody's pulled in too many different directions, and the other person is going to find out, because we got that camera focused on the person who's doing the stabbing in the back. So there is something that may come to light that will cause some type of issue. You may have somebody that's being shady that comes to light, stabs you in the back, or you could be the shady person doing this to someone else. So there's something definitely with conflict that's coming in, and it has to do with fake people, fake friendships, fake things that are going on that you need to see. Now, I do feel independence coming in. So with the Death card, some of you may be walking away from a situation that you feel kind of pulled in a couple of different directions. And I feel like you're moving towards independence. Like, you know what, let me focus on me. Let me focus on what I need to do. So if this is a partnership, some people could be pulling away from the partner. If this is a business where you're working more than one job, I feel like some of you may be letting something go so that you can focus on completing a task. Or this could be somebody that's saying, you know what, let me let these distractions go so I can focus on me. I definitely feel like there's money coming in, Libras, and it's because of focus, of not being distracted by the bullshit. Some of you are going to see things clearly. With that Hierophant and the High Priestess, something is coming to light. So if you got somebody that's trying to fuck with you and not let you see something, it's temporary, because it looks like it is going to come to light, and I feel like there's money that is going to be coming in. We got somebody reaping what they sow, and it brings them to independence. So if somebody's trying to hold you back or stop you, especially even if they do stab you in the back, I feel like at the end you get back on your feet, you move forward. It's still bringing you to abundance. So it's not going to destroy you, but I do feel like it could cause problems with relationships with people around you or things around you. Movement towards money, but you may have to sacrifice something to get there. But you're getting your independence, which means like I'm not depending on this person to take care of me. I'm not depending on this, like this is not paycheck to paycheck. I feel like somebody has more than enough money coming in where it's like my bills and my shit are covered. But I may have to cut loose some people, or cut loose something and sacrifice something to get here. So Libra, some of y'all may have to do that. I am getting some judgment and some jealousy that's coming around towards you, where people are looking at you. You drink too much, you smoke too much, you do this too much. But there's an envy because you're being watched. If you look at this girl, she's looking. She's not looking at the people, she's looking directly out. So I feel like some of you may have people that are watching you, they're stalking you. And that may be where the gossip is going on. This person is fucking too many people, drinking too much, taking drugs or whatever. They could be trying to discredit you, but I do feel like there's some judgment that is going to be coming in. And it's showing stalking. So some of you that are on social media, you got people that are checking you out. Like, I may not care for you, but I'm going to watch you. Or I'm watching you to see what you're trying to do. They may think that you're working them and they're working you, but it's something where there's a stalking thing that's going on. You may even be kind of keeping an eye on people. Like, let me check them out. Let me see what they're doing. But I do get something with judgment where somebody may be talking to you this month and saying, why the fuck you doing this? Why are you doing what you're doing? That's not right. Something's not right with that. And some of you may be having a conversation trying to explain this. I get a big thing with alcohol. So for some of you, you may have somebody who's questioning why you drinking so much. Now, it could be this virus being quarantined with people where maybe some people have some habits that they normally do, but you don't have somebody there 24/7 looking at you, and maybe that's why the judgment is there. Like, okay, I didn't know you went to the refrigerator 25 times in a day. But it seems like something with overindulgence, and some of you may be having a conversation, may cause problems or a tower moment in a relationship where it's like, okay, let's talk about this, but it ends up in an argument. So watch yourself when it comes to conversations with people. I mean, of course, you don't have to explain what you do to everyone, but if there's somebody, if it's a relationship or somebody close to you, then yeah, you got to have that conversation. And I do feel like there may be these times where something is going to come out and you're like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it and let's work it. Let me clarify, Libra, because this is like, oh. Hater aid, envy, stalking. You got money coming in, which is the plus. Independence coming in, but it may cost you some things. It may cost you some things. Some of you definitely need to look at some of the people around you, some of the people that you're dealing with. Even with clients, you may be feeling tested. Like people may be testing you to see what you can do or what you're trying to do. And I feel like some of you are picking up on that. Like, you know what? Okay, yeah, you're playing games. So I do feel like there's some type of issue with hidden agendas, Libra. Hidden agendas. So you may be finding out that what you think is moving forward, this person has a whole different way of thinking or a way that they're looking at it. Libra, Libra, Libra. Let's see. We got good news coming in about money, but we have workplace jealousy, envy. Somebody doesn't want to see you moving forward. There's a loss of friendship because of this. Either you find out this person is jealous or something happens where there's a blowout and then you realize, okay, we weren't close or we weren't friends and I got to walk away from you. Spirit is saying that if there's something important for you to deal with in your job, you do it. Don't delegate. This could be within corporate America, within your business or whatever, but Spirit is saying that you got people that are trying to maybe sabotage some of the things that you're doing. I do get separation and love, and it could be because of a fight. Now, it shows two people falling apart and then coming back together because of miscommunication. So this could be an argument where somebody gets mad and they don't talk to you for 3 days, but then they come back because we got reconciliation. Could be with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Let's see. I do get something with exercising, like let me get in better shape, and that could be me because I'm trying to ride this damn bike and I'm like fucking dying on it, but trying to get in shape. So some of you may be getting this urge to work out or do something. You may even have a partner or somebody who's coming over and like, let's work out. I feel like that thing of, like I said, either somebody trying to lift you up and make you better or somebody that is, you're trying to better yourself and this person is not connecting with you. So there's a partnership where either there's something where it's like, okay, let's rise up, let's move forward, or you're dealing with somebody where it's like, oh my God, you're dead weight. I got to go ahead and cut you loose. Some of you may be dealing with a partner who's dealing with a lot of depression where it's like, oh my God, I'm trying to be here for you, but I can't connect with this. So I feel like there may be something where you're feeling almost like you're expending a lot of energy towards making somebody feel good where it's like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this. So there may be some doubts. And there may be why other conversations are starting with other people, because either you're feeling overwhelmed by the energy with somebody you're dealing with and you're like, I'm just going to go talk over here with somebody who's positive and popping. Or they're doing this to you, Libra. So there's something that's going on where interference in a relationship could be because of depression, mental issues. And I think I saw this last month. So I'm getting some type of therapy or let's talk about it. Some of you definitely are going to be walking away from a relationship and going towards new love. And it could be because you're dealing with somebody who's bipolar or has some type of illness and you're not really sure you can deal with it. I do see therapy and healing and opening something up that makes you better. So if this is you, you may be making a decision of let me focus on me, especially if there's addictions involved. But I do see something with, let me get my life back together so I can move forward. Now, I am getting public recognition where you're putting yourself out there, and there's a lot of people that are watching you. So I do feel like for some of you, if you are struggling, you're like working through that energy because you're putting yourself out there on social media, and there's more clients, there's more people that are coming in, and there's more money. So there is recognition, and it looks like a following that is growing for you. But it may be, you may secretly deal with depression and anxiety, and people may not notice, and you're trying to pull it together so that you can present this look. A lot of you are going to do it. I do see growth with a business because of promotion and marketing and putting yourself out there. Public recognition is growing and being seen by people, and it's showing that there's major business that comes your way. So if you're constantly struggling and depression and things like that, I feel like you're gonna either you're reaching out for some type of help, or you got help that's coming in, or it's a spirit guided where it's like, look, we're gonna lift you up and help you get through this so you can do what you need to do, because a lot of you are being pushed towards something with fame or notoriety or being seen, and it brings in money. You're going to have a lot more people that come at you though, Libra. So be prepared. If you are in a relationship, you got temptations that are coming in. People are going to try to get booty. If you do have some status, be careful, because screenshots and pictures and things are going to be taken. So things may get out there. So be really careful. If you are involved with somebody and you have some type of status or whatever, and you're dibbling and dabbling, that cheating keeps coming up. But I feel like whatever it is comes to light, and it could be because somebody has screenshots or they have information on you. Don't get blackmailed, Libra. Come on, we can't go out like that. But for some of you, that may be your reality. Damn it. No sexting pictures, Tanya. No sexting pictures. I definitely feel money coming in from being recognized. Public. Pushing, marketing, promoting. If you have an online business, you're going to make money this year, moving into next year. There's going to be haters, and there's going to be judgment because people don't want to see you grow. But I see a lot of you are pushing yourself and you're working yourself hard. It's not like this shit fell in your lap. You're actually doing the work, Libra. So, be careful. If this is your energy where you're depressed, reach out, get some help. You got money coming in. You have opportunities coming in. Some of you have more than one opportunity where you're a workaholic. You're putting yourself out there. It could be affecting your relationships. So be really careful that you're not allowing it to destroy your families or your connections with people. And be careful with spell work. Some of you definitely need to keep your protections up, because you do have some people that are trying to cause some problems for you. They're trying to create obstacles, Libra. All right? So take care of yourself. Be safe. I love you.